There's 700,000 more Democrats than Republicans, and it's a blue state, and it's a tough spot to be a conservative Republican. But even in New Jersey, we were taught growing up that we don't belong to government. The government belongs to us. This president's philosophy is that we belong to the government, that our lives belong to the government, that our earnings belong to the government, that our families belong to the government, that we are pawns for him and the millions of additional bureaucrats he's hired in little cubicles all over Washington, D.C. to plot and plan all of our futures. That's what this president believes. That statement can't mean anything else other than that we belong to the government. I mean, the government's the only thing we all belong to. I mean, I don't understand what else that could mean. I mean, this is him looking at us as if we're possessions of his grand plan. See, that's never been the country that I thought we were. See, I've read the Constitution. I think all of you've read it too. It doesn't start off, we the government. It starts off, we the people. Who give limited power and authority to the government to help run a civilized society. We did not hand over our lives to the federal government. We did not hand over every bit of our treasure to the federal government. We did not hand over our children's future to the federal government. Those things belong to us, not the other way around. But if we re-elect Barack Obama, we are going to be looking once again at a country that he thinks should be owned by the government. That the government should pick the winners and losers. The government should decide whether a company like this is successful or not. See, I think that America should continue to pick winners and losers the way it always has, based upon three very important things. One, integrity. The integrity of each individual. Two, ingenuity. Who's got the best ideas, the smartest ideas, the newest ideas? Those are the ones that should be rewarded. And three, and most importantly, work ethic. Because Americans always prove we'll work harder than anybody to get the job done. But see, if you belong to the government, you don't have to worry about that. If you belong to the government will take care of every one of your needs. If you belong to the government, you don't even have to think for yourself anymore. Nice little club we all belong to, the government. Well, I got to tell you something. That's not a club I want to belong to. It's not a club I want to belong to. And especially when it's not run by Club Master Barack Obama. Now, that community organizer may have worked in Chicago, but it ain't going to work as President of the United States. Said recently was he said you can't change Washington D.C. from the inside. Yep. I was listening to that one, and you know what? I started to feel bad for the president. And I know we got some media folks out there, and you may not know this, but the president loves me. He really does. He loves watching me on TV. He loves the stuff I say. He loves me. And so, since he loves me, I want to help the president. So here's what I want to do. I want to talk to you, Mr. President. I want to let you know, you've been living inside 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue for the last 4 years. If you don't think you can change Washington from inside the White House, then let's give you the plane ticket back to Chicago. You've earned it.